I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of carnivore, keto, and counting calories. I reached my goal in November of 2022. Right now, I'm doing an experiment with being carnivore-ish and counting calories. If you want to see the results, stick around and subscribe, and we can see how it goes. Don't forget to click the like button. Hey there. So my world has been a little bit busy, so I have not had time and even thought about mentioning it. I don't know exactly how it works yet, but I am going to be doing a live interview with Cindy Demanchi on her channel, and it's CINDY space DEMANCHE. So it's on September 27th. It's a Friday, and it's 5:30 my Central Time. I think she's on the East Coast, and I think it's 6:30 for her. So it's 5:30 my time. So if y'all want to subscribe to her channel or go look there, she's already got the like the premiere thing up. So it's my first like live interview, so I don't know what I'm gonna say or how it's gonna go down on my part, but anyway, so yeah, so if you all want to know, like I said, it's September 27th, Friday, and 5:30 Central Time. I don't know where that is, what time that is where y'all live, but yeah, so it's gonna be a live interview on Cindy DeManchi's channel, and then if I can figure out how to share it, I'll share it on mine too somehow. I ain't up on this tech stuff, but anyway, I just want to put that out there right now before I forget. They're power washing outside my office, but it is 9:30, and it's funny. I didn't wake up. Haven't been like hungry lately since I got back from the trip. I think I might be getting a little something. Anyway, whatever. But this morning, I woke up hungry and my stomach was growling. I'm like, well, hello, my new little friend. I hadn't, I started feeling it for a while, and then, went off the rails on the work trip, and so I never felt hunger then, and didn't feel hunger much, over the weekend. But today, my new little friend hunger is back. So anyway, so yeah, it's 9:30 and my stomach's going, oh, feed me Seymour, feed me Seymour. But I'm saying nope, you have to wait at least 10:30, because if I eat right now at 9:30, I'll be starving and then like hangry around 2:30 or 3, and then I want to go home. And I don't want to go home. Well, I want to go home, but I don't want to go home. So anyway, so yeah, so it's 9:30 and my stomach's starting that thing. So I'm gonna drink me some electrolyte water and push it off till 10:30. So I'll let you know what time it is whenever I do eat my burgers. But I just thought I'd tell you, this morning the hunger is back. Listen, I know I'm supposed to be happy I'm alive and all that stuff, and so taking the Plavix and aspirin, it's a good thing. But I'm tired of this. I'm tired of having to put a stupid piece of tissue under my Band-Aid because I bleed through them. And I'm tired of looking like a domestic violence victim. We got bruising, 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 and bruising, bruising. I'm just covered. I'm tired of being on this dadgum Plavix. I have to put a tissue under a Band-Aid. This is just dumb. Okay, bye. It's almost eating time, so I'm hangry. Bye. We made it. It is 10:35. Longest morning of my life. Okay, in case you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Terri. I'm a little dramatic. Just a little. Just a teeny tiny bit. Not a lot, just a little. Anyway, so my brunch today. So I know I have several new people, and so what I do in the mornings is I just make up a coffee, just plain. Well, not plain. I have some cream in there, like the powdered creamer, and I have some pumps of the sugar-free syrup and my chocolate electrolytes. So I drink that in the mornings, and then I try to hold off as long as I can, at least till 10:30. I try to make myself hold off till 10:30. And then I eat what I call my brunch, because it's 3 burgers. And then I personally put on, it's a mixture of barbecue sauce, ketchup, and minced onions. Ooh, you know it's true. I love food. So anyway, so I have that for my brunch. And then I will have 3 burgers and my creamy at supper time. I call this my brunch, and I call that lupper. So, all right, well, that's all I got for you. We'll talk more later. We'll see how things go. Leslie wants to taste my coffees that I make in the afternoon. So I'm going to show her how I make it and give her a little taste of it. All right, bye. Okay, listen, I'm letting y'all know up front, I don't even know how far I'm going to go. I was going to stay in here and pull some weeds, but I think it hasn't rained in a while, so I bet it's going to be hard to get them out. Let's see. If it comes out easy, hey, that one did. Let's see what else. Do we have any others that come out easy? Let's see. Are these going to come out easy? No, they break off. If they break off, that ain't even worth it. All right, then let's... Oh, I think they sprayed grass killer on it. Look how dead those are. Oh, but they missed that one. That's kind of funny. Let's pull... Let's see about this one. It's like stuck underneath... Oh, no. Here, where is it? Well, pshaw. Now, if a snake comes out and gets me, y'all, that'll be all she wrote. Well, anyway, see, look, those are brown. I think they came and sprayed it. So let's go out here a little ways. It's not like I want to go for a walk or nothing. I got on these kind of shoes, and they do not have good arch support. And when you abused your feet with being obese for as long as I have, your feet are a little delicate. But you know what my mama said? Her dad always told her, when she was growing up, her dad said, you only get one set of feet, so treat them good. So, like, they always had, like, decent shoes when she was young growing up. They may not have had decent clothes or decent other stuff, but they always had to have decent, shoes that gave support. So, but now what I'm learning is that you only get one body. Now, I didn't care about that one body before because, some of us, not all, some obese people have some depression from something in their past. And so, eating kind of becomes our coping mechanism to deal with whatever it is that we've gone through. And so for me, eating was my passion and my coping mechanism. And where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. So, we only get one body. And so when I was eating all the bad things that I was eating, I logically knew, and listen, don't be getting dizzy. If you need to take you some bonine or something, bonine, from me bouncing around too much, then go ahead, or just close your eyes and just listen to me jibber jabber. Anyway, what the heck was I saying? I was talking about eating. And, anyway, so I was sad, and depressed. And the problem is, the bigger I got, then the more sad I was. And the more sad I was, the more I wanted to eat. And then the more I wanted to eat, the bigger I got, the more sad I was. It's like a vicious cycle. So anyway, even though I knew what eating was doing to my body, even though I knew that eating bad was not good for me, and I knew that, that's how, old family members in the past had, ended up losing fingers and toes, and, they ended up with the diabetes. Look at that pretty flowers. They ended up with the diabetes, and I knew, heck, I'm a nurse. So even I knew 100% that, eating that junk, look, there goes a truck, that I was eating was going to cause me problems. But what I realize now, and what I say, is that Terri was on this is the way I word it. Terri was on a slow self-termination because she was so sad and so depressed from life and from being obese that it was I remember eating and being so sick and so full and crying and being like, I just want to DIE. And so I think subconsciously eating all the bad foods was my way of expediting that into, like what I said, a slow self-termination. So I'm just giving you a little insight. Some people may felt that way and some people might not have, but I did. And so anyway, yeah, I do feel like that. Even though it was a coping mechanism, it was also kind of a self-termination situation. But now I'm so thankful that I've learned to eat better and I've learned to live differently. And now, don't get me wrong, I don't do anything or go anywhere different. Now that I've lost weight, I'm still me on the inside. I'm still silly me. But, so I don't do anything like different. Like, I don't go party or go out and date and stuff. I still come home and hang out with you guys. But anyway, so yeah, we only get one life. And so we need to make sure that, we do what we can. Because we don't know how long we got left on this earth. The big guy could come right now. Look up there at that sky. Isn't that pretty? Where's the sun? Are you seeing it? I got my sunglasses on. Anyway, so we only got one life. And we ain't got to live it like anybody else. We just need to live it like we should live it. So if that means eating meat all the time, so that way we can be healthier and save, you're gonna save some serious money on the medical costs by losing weight. And hang on, here comes a car. By losing weight and getting healthier, you save money on doctor visits, and because I know I have, and save money on medicines. So it's really you're saving yourself money by losing weight and getting healthy. But I could tell you when I first started, I did not care about the weight health part. I'm like, look, I just want to stop being 340 pounds. And then after I got on a little while, I'm like, oh, hey, I got to get off my my water pills. Oh, hey, I get to get off my blood pressure pills. Oh, hey, I get off my CPAP. And then I realized, so it's not just about looking smaller. It's about saving some money and extending. Because let me tell you, we got so long on this earth, however long that is. Like when I was born, the good Lord said, Terri has this many days. And he knew exactly when my end date was. Well, when my expiration date was. Well, let me tell you, do I want to be 82 like my mama and go traveling and be in all kinds of fun stuff? And do I want to be, healthy and eating out with friends and going and doing? Or do I want to be 82 years old and have to live in do I want to be 65 years old and have to live in a nursing home because I ate myself silly till I'd have no more fingers and toes and have to chop off a foot, and then I have to walk with a prosthetic? Well, I don't want that kind of life. So if the good Lord says, Terri, you're going to be here 85 years, oh man, I don't want them to be 85 years of like hobbling around and having to be in a wheelchair and in a nursing home by 55. So we got to start thinking differently, y'all. That's what I'm saying. As a group, we need to start thinking a little bit different, because it's about, if we're gonna be here however long we're gonna be here. And like I said, the trumpets could play right now and my phone would drop and I may be taken to heaven. But if not, God knows how long I'm going to be here, and I sure want it to be a halfway decent, ending. So, but now there's no promise that everything's going to be perfect and hunky-dory just because we lose weight. So don't think that, because shoot, I lost 180 pounds and kept it off for a year and a half, and then whammo, hello stents, hello heart blockages. So, it's not like you're going to lose weight and everything's going to be perfect, because that ain't going to happen. But the things that are affected by our weight, that can be better. Like I said, save money on blood pressure medicine, water pills, CPAP supplies, and doctor visits. You have to go to your doctor, diabetic medicine, all that stuff. So we got to think about things a little bit different, y'all. We need to not think about things as, I want a smaller frame. We need to think of things as, I want to be healthier, and so how can I be healthier? Well, does that mean we're going to eat ding-dongs and the ho-hos? No, that ain't healthier. Does it mean we're going to eat, and I will never, ever, ever say, vegetables are bad. Oh, that don't pull off. Well, that's a bummer. Anyway, my opinion is, start with whole foods. If you're going to change your life, just start eating whole foods. Ooh, I bet you they didn't spray this one. Just start. If there's a snake, you're going to hear me scream all the way in Canada. I got it. Look at that. Look at that. Go, Terri. Go, Terri. Anyway, what was I saying now? Oh, yeah. We got to change how we look at things. And so that's what we need to do. So we're going to look at it as, we are going to save us some monies, and we are going to save save some health issues. And yeah, so that's what I got to say. I bet you I've rambled for an hour. Let me see. Oh, no, it's only 10 minutes. See, I can walk all the way up there and keep talking, and you all are stuck with me. I'm just kidding. But anyway, look how far they're coming along on that building. They got the roof on it, and I can't tell if that's brick. No, that's just the outer walls. But anyway, they're coming along with it. It's looking nice. But I wonder if I'd get in trouble if I walked inside of it. What do you think would happen? As long as I don't show it on this video, my boss would never know that I did it. But anyway, so yeah, so we got to be thinking about things like health. And that's what I'm telling you. So going forward, guys, we don't need to be focusing on, I want to be a smaller frame. Well, that's going to be a byproduct of us changing our health. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on whole foods, eating whole foods, and oh, there's my Leslie and my Kelly walking. We're going to focus on eating whole foods and as many one ingredient foods as possible, except for sauces. You all know I ain't giving up my G Hughes or my new second in command boyfriend Ray. Y'all know I ain't giving that up. So yeah, I'm just saying, y'all. So let's all focus on as few ingredients in our food as possible. So whole berries, whole apples, whole meat, whole, what else is there? Whole green beans, whole corn. So let's just focus on eating as much whole, like food that looks like it. Boy, that's a long one. Food that looks like it did when it come out of the ground, okay? I think that's what we need to focus on. Ooh, that was satisfying. Let's do another one. Let's just focus on, are you going to pull? It is. It's real slowly pulling out. Look at that. Look at the end of that thing. Anyway, let's just focus on whole foods, one ingredient as much as possible, except for the sauces. Because we know, it's how it's going down. So that's what I got to say about it. And I better get in there before they call out the Coast Guard. Oh wait, no, that's on the water. Before they call out a silver alert. They're going to put out a silver alert because Terri went missing. So anyway, guys, that's what we need to focus on. One ingredient foods as much as possible, except for my GU sauces and my Ray's barbecue sauce. But other than that, so, all right, I love you guys, and I'll see you at supper. Bye.
Listen up, Jack. I ain't putting no bra on, so you're only going to see me from here up. If you see down below and the girls are doing the flippy floppity, just let it go. Do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a boat? Can you throw 'em over your shoulder like a continental shoulder? Soldier, do your boobs hang low? Yes, I did. All right, supper tonight. We got 3 burgers. I just cut them in half. And we have ketchup and some no sugar added pickle relish. These glasses are disgusting. I don't know what I've been up against, but I got to clean them before I eat in a little bit. Anyway, so ketchup and no sugar added pickle relish. I keep a scale on my counter at all times. So, you know, I use an app to record my food. So I set this little container on the scale, zeroed it out, added the amount of ketchup I wanted, plugged it in. Set it back on the scale, zeroed it out, plugged it, squirted in the amount of the no sugar added sweet pickle relish that I wanted, and plugged it in. So that's how I do it, because I want to track, because I need to know if things aren't going the way I want them to go. I need to know the facts. I need to know the data. So, you know, if I don't have it written down, and if any of you guys message me telling me you need some help, I'm always going to say, track every bite, unless you're just getting started. If you are just getting started, oh my stars and garters. If you're just getting started and you don't know where to start, then I'm going to tell you, don't track, just buy whole foods. Whole meat, whole cheese, whole veggies, and if you have to, whole fruit. That's how I'm going to tell you to get started. So there you go. Did that help any? Oh. Anyway, whew, lordy, I'm just not going to look at y'all. So how am I going to do this? I got my burgers. I'm going to go like this. That's how it's going down. No onions, but pickle relish. Tonight. Hold your horses. Slow down. I'm trying to chew. Alright. This was half of a package of keto chow banana bread. And half of a serving of chocolate Equip Prime protein powder. Along with xanthan gum and glucomannan. And I gave it 2 spins. Look, I'm going to show you something. It's still powdery. Now, hang on. All right, let me step back so you can see. Oh, dang it. Hang on. I can't lick that spoon. All right. So it's still kind of powdery, but I'm finding that if I let it be that way, see how it's powdery? By the time I sit down to eat, it's kind of softened up, or it's melted a little more. But anyway. Yep. That's good. I'm really enjoying doing half keto chow and half Equip. Keto chow has such a strong flavor. And I don't know how. I do not know how. But mixing the Equip Prime is it's more muted. It's not a very strong flavor, but keto chow is very strong. So putting those two together, it really helps bring out the flavor. Like that chocolate, I taste the chocolate more with the keto chow than whenever I have a whole serving of chocolate by itself. I don't know. It's all over my head. You scientific people figure that out for me. But that's going to be my supper. I'm going to go in there. I've already watched the Downton Abbey TV series. I watched the first Downton Abbey movie. Now I'm about to go, I'm going to go see. I got to see how I get it. But I'm going to see if I can watch the Downton Abbey, the next one. It's called Downton Abbey New Era. So there's 2 movies after the Downton Abbey series. So I'll let you know if I watch it. All right, I love you guys. Have a great day. And my macros are coming up. Bye. Here you go. It was 1,730 calories, and you can see the protein, carbs, and fat that I had for the day. It's all on the left. Thank you for watching.